We take it for granted today. We press a button and hundreds of horses roar to life under the hood. We glide down highways at speeds our ancestors couldn't even imagine. But 150 years ago, the very idea of a horseless carriage was considered madness. It was a dream held by a few obsessed engineers in dusty workshops. Today, we're going back to the beginning. This is the story of how a few scraps of iron and a drop of gasoline gave the world its first set of wheels. Welcome to Carzoo Garage. Before the internal combustion engine we know and love, there was steam. In 1769, a Frenchman named Nicolas Joseph Cugnot built a massive steam-powered tricycle to haul heavy cannons. It was technically the first self-propelled vehicle, but it had a major problem. It was impossible to steer. In fact, Cugnot's invention resulted in the world's first motor vehicle accident when it crashed into a stone wall. For the next century, steam was the king of the road. But steam engines were heavy, dangerously hot, and took forever to start. You couldn't just hop in for a quick grocery run. You had to light a fire and wait 20 minutes for the boiler to build pressure. Humanity needed something smaller, something faster, something internal. January 29, 1886. That is the official birthday of the modern automobile. A German engineer named Carl Benz applied for patent number 37435. It was a three-wheeled vehicle with a tiny rear-mounted engine. To give you some perspective, this engine was a 904cc single-cylinder unit. It produced roughly 0.75 HP, 0.75 kilowatts. To put that in context, a modern lawnmower is more powerful than the world's first car. It had a top speed of only 16 km/h, but it worked. It was light, and it was the first time an engine was integrated into a chassis designed specifically for it. But Carl Benz was a perfectionist, and he was terrified of failure. He kept tinkering with it, afraid to show the world. That's when the hero of our story enters. Bertha Benz, Carl's wife. Without telling him, she took the car and two of her sons on a 105-kilometer journey to her mother's house. She wasn't just the first driver, she was the first mechanic. When the fuel lines clogged, she used her hatpin to clear them. When a wire sparked, she used her garter as insulation. She proved to the world that the car wasn't just a toy, it was the future of travel. While the Germans invented the car, the Americans made it affordable. In 1908, Henry Ford introduced the Model T. Before this, cars were hand-built luxury items for the ultra-rich. But Ford had a vision. I will build a motor car for the great multitude. He introduced the moving assembly line, which dropped the production time of a car from 12 hours to just 90 minutes. This crashed the price, making car ownership a reality for the middle class. By the 1920s, half of all the cars in the world were Fords. This changed everything. It gave us the freedom to live far from where we worked. It created suburbs, highways, and most importantly, it created the garage culture. People started working on their own machines, modifying them, and making them their own. Since those early days, the car has evolved into something nearly unrecognizable. From wooden wheels to carbon fiber, from manual cranks to self-driving AI. But the core DNA remains the same. A machine built to take us further than our legs ever could. Every time you hear an engine turn over, you're hearing the echo of Carl Benz's workshop and Bertha's brave journey. The car is more than just transportation. It's a symbol of human curiosity and our relentless drive to move forward. This is Carzoo Garage. We're here to dive deep into the machines, the history, and the engineering that makes us fall in love with driving. If you enjoyed this journey through time, hit that subscribe button and join our community. There's a lot more to uncover under the hood. Until next time, keep the rubber on the road. Drive safe.